Hi guys, Juniper here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. I've brought us here to Dragonbridge because, as you know, we're on a kind of personal mission at the moment to reunite all the Dragon Priest masks. So what I've done is I've obviously been to Lakeview and I've ditched pretty much everything we were carrying around with us, so we've got no ingredients at the moment. And I also went and picked up the Dragon Priest masks that we do have. So hold on one second. Here we are. As you can see, we've got Croesus, which we got from SharePoint, Mora, which we got during the Staff of Magnus quest, where we went to Labyrinthian. We've got Voken as well, which we got from the Highgate Ruins, when we had to help a woman called Anska clear a tomb. And then obviously there's the wooden mask, which you pick up in Labyrinthian as well. This is kind of the mask that lets you teleport back in time to when all the Dragon Priest masks are there. So that's basically the plan for the next couple of episodes, and that looks like a silent stealth dragon. So it looks like we're getting into a dragon fight, which is just typical when all I want to do is something quite simple. So dragon bone arrows are going on. Let's take one of my dodgy potions of Marksman, which is going to damage my stamina, but hey, doesn't matter. We'll use a potion of slow as well, just for the damage bonus. And let's dance with the dragon. Now luckily it was just a normal dragon, so didn't take too much to actually take down. And I guess it means that Dragonbridge now has another dragon to add to its collection. I'll leave the mace as this dragon. That was quite annoying. So yeah, basically this episode, the plan is quite simple. I'll just show you now. Oops. We're going to basically make our way from Dragonbridge down here towards Brooker's Leap Redoubt, which we've already cleared, and then we're kind of going to swing around to this orc encampment that I haven't actually unlocked yet, called Mor Kazor, and from there we're going to head towards Kolskegger, because that's where the next Dragon Priest mask is. On the way, we're going to call in here at Deepwood Redoubt because we have a bandit mission to do, and this is going to take us probably about 3 episodes, or at least that's how long it took me in dry runs to get to that point. So yeah, hopefully you'll find it interesting as I just wait for this dragon soul. Come on. There we go. Right, now we can get on our way. So yeah, that's basically the plan. Hopefully you'll find it interesting because there are quite a few cool little locations on the way. So I'm just going to head around the mill here. And literally, instead of following the main path across the Dragon Bridge, which you've got to admit is a pretty impressive structure, we're just going to follow this kind of path here along the side of the river and hopefully see how many Jazzbay grapes and hanging moss we can get. Because as you know, my fortified Marksman potion is a bit rubbish. I used Canis root and spider eggs for the first time, and to be honest, last time, because it has a side effect in that it damages my stamina, which in combat is the last thing you want. I'll also just switch arrows, get the rubbish arrows on. So yeah, we're just going to wander around this area, see how many Jazzbay grapes we find on our travels. I'm also going to show you some cool little locations, like a secret treasure chest hidden near a waterfall, and yeah, just see how it goes. Oh, hello. Got some wildlife, which is good for pelts and souls, because I've charged my bow as well, which is something else that I always forget to do. Come on, Mr. Bear. Where are you going? You coming? You're not coming? What are you doing? Here we go. Oops, it's getting too close. And my arrow seemed to pass right through him. It's quite annoying. There we go. So we'll take that bear pelt. This is what we're after, Juniper berries, and because it's Markarth, there's quite a lot of them scattered around. So, you know, we'll try and pick up as many as I can. Like I said, I'm going to keep moving forward, but you know, it's just something that I thought would be quite different. Because I'll be fair with you, I don't really want to end this series, even though we are pretty much getting to the end of it. Now this little area here is quite cool. So there's a couple of mud crabs, but what we want to do is we want to get up to that little waterfall there. and then I'll show you something pretty special which I discovered doing the dry runs on this earlier today. So, because as you know, my exploring of Skyrim is pretty disastrous normally because I just get lost. So I decided to practice where I was going to go. Come on. Okay, so we're going to have to go over there and get him. Because as you know as well, Mudcrab Chitin is a very important ingredient in my anti-dragon potions, and I'm going to be making quite a lot of combat potions before we go on to the final 3 quests of the main quest line, for obvious reasons. We're going to be coming up against Alduin, and I basically want to make sure that I survive. Oh, hello. There we go. So there's quite a few Juniper trees as well, which is quite good. Another one to come here. So I'll grab those. And don't think there's any up here. So we're just going to head around this little rock. And there's another known route here. But this is what we're really interested in. Can you see that there? That's the treasure chest that I found literally earlier today, just randomly exploring. So I thought I'd point it out to you guys. It's an apprentice chest, so hopefully I won't have too much trouble. There we go. And let's see, we've got some gold, scroll. Yeah, it's not a bad little haul, to be fair. The current's quite strong though, you've got to be careful. It will actually wash you out otherwise. And let's get back on track. So you know, it's already 7 minutes in and we've not really done that much. Oh, hanging moss. Sweet. These are all bare, good. What does that say? No, it's the clay, not a problem. I'll take this iron as well because we do have transmutation. So for us, iron ore means gold ore, which is always good in your, if you want to level smithing, because to be fair, hit up Halted Stream Camp, get the transmutation spell as soon as you can, and then mine all the iron ore you find in Skyrim. Because with the transmutation you can turn it first to silver, which I'll show you now, and then, whoops, what am I doing? Then to gold, and then with gold you can just make jewellery, which is the best way, to be honest. I mean, I know everyone used to make leather braces and iron daggers because it's just easy to find those ingredients. But I personally find, where is it? It's alteration, of course it is. I just find that, to be fair, making jewellery is just so much better in terms of leveling up your smithing, and it gives you a product that you can then sell. So there you go, I transmutated twice. It went from iron to silver, silver to gold. If for whatever reason you needed to keep the silver, like this one here, all you'd need to do is just go into your inventory, go down to the silver ore, and then just drop it on the ground, transmutate the next bit of iron, like that, and then just pick it up again once you've finished transmutating. But obviously we want gold, because it makes more sense, to be fair. Let's switch my magicka to regen. This sword that I've got here as well is a blade sword. We got that from Sky Temple when we went there as part of the main storyline. I just basically enchanted it with a paralysis poison, just in case, because it's basically my last line of defense. If the arrows fail, I can switch to this bad boy and hopefully paralyze anyone who's trying to attack me. But that's that. So we transmuted that ore and it's back on our merry little way. Now this little shrine's not really got that much of use apart from fly Amanita, which is quite a good money making ingredient. If you mix it with Dragon's Tongue and Mora Tapinella, you can make quite a nice little early earner potion, which you make just for gold. Now where that tree is there, I'll just show you this little path. If we go up this way here, just up that mountain, that's the quickest way to Volskega, which is where we're eventually heading. But obviously I just want to explore this little area a little bit. We're here for Juniper berries and just a bit of fun, to be fair. Because there is actually a Forsworn camp over on the other side that we could maybe clear. Just for the heck, there's no real reason to do it. but it's kind of fun. So you can see as well on my compass right now there's a black cabin, that's a hunter's cabin, which again we can go and unlock the location to, although we don't really need to. That's generally the plan, because like I say, I'm really enjoying this game. I mean, I've had it since it came out in 2011, and it's one of the few games that I'm still playing because I'm just having so much fun. Every time I come through an area it's different, there's always something new to find, like that treasure chest, which I didn't even know existed, to be honest. Oops, missed one. Missed one. Oh man. There we go. Thank you. And again, it's just kind of, you know, fun to sometimes take a back step from you know, fast travelling through mission to mission. And here you can see there's 1, 2, maybe 3 hanging moss. Is that hanging moss as well? Yeah, it is. 4. Hanging moss is quite a good one with blue mountain flower and lavender. Oh, cool. Secret stash of beer. I'll take those for the party later on. So yeah, it's a really good ingredient, again, for making money potions more than anything else. You do it just for cash purposes. I think I've got all of them. Can I get that one? There we go. And let's just carry on a little way. Now you've got to be careful in Markarth, because the countryside is pretty dangerous. You normally will come across saber cats and also bears, so you've got to be really careful. But most times, you know, you can hear them before you see them anyway, to give you kind of a heads up. And I'm just wandering around, like I say, collecting ingredients more than anything else. And hopefully, you know, you're having fun watching it as well. Because my idea is, like I say, I need to get combat potions, so I need to go on a ingredient run anyway. So I figured we might as well do it now, and at the same time try and, you know, kill a bandit leader. Now where we want to go is up that little road there. So I'm just going to grab this juniper berry here. I think there's some hanging moss. Is that hanging moss? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Oh. Okay, if you insist. So this is Brooker's leap redoubt, which we've already again cleared once, so I might as well do it again. Hi babe. Oh, someone's got skills. Not anymore though. So as usual, we're keeping the looting down to the bare minimum, just arrows. This is obviously the way into Brooker Leap Redoubt, but we've already cleared it. Oh, hello. Whoa, this guy's got skills too. Son of a what? Oh, ow, ow. Phew. Because I always get worried about those guys, because they can still one-shot you. You've got to be careful. And this is where my, you know, sneak is really important. So we're going to come through here later. This is kind of the way to Deep Redoubt. So for now, let's get back on track and get across this stream. I'm going to do it the stupid way. So this is probably going to go horribly wrong, but you never know. I might get it right. I didn't in the practice runs, to be honest. Just go across that little tree. You don't need to do that. I just did it for fun. That looks like a mudcrab playing possum. So I'll have your chitin, thank you very nicely. Again, more hanging moss here. And a juniper tree, which I don't think I can... Is it going to let me? Yeah, it did. Thanks. Nice. Here's another one here. Whoops. Juniper berry with either elves' ears or spider's eggs. Some more hanging moss. Will make your fortified marksman potions, which for my character build is, you know, just has to be done. I get a boost of 130% on my bows, which is just insane. I've got to be careful here. Because there is a cool little Forsworn camp, which I want to clear just for comedy value. It's not really got anything of worth, but they are spying on Dragonbridge, so, you know, we'll be doing the citizens a favour if we get rid of the camp. occupants at least. Now I've got to be careful, because I've never actually done it this way. And I know there's at least 2 Forsworn in there, one of which is a mage, and you know that I hate mages, because I've died so many times on dry runs to mages one-shotting me with magic. So I'm going to be really careful. Okay, so far so good, just a little web it. And yeah, the camp is just around this log, just down here where these rocks are. There's usually like an archer off on one of the hills, on one of the rocks looking over Dragonbridge, so I can take them down later. And again, this is just completely optional, there's no real value to it, apart from the fact that it just feels like something that you would do. Right, so here's the camp, and the mage is normally in that little camp, in that little tent there. So here we go. Oh, I think she might be in this one. So she may have moved. Looking over a map, excellent. Oh man, invisible wall. I hate those invisible walls, I really do. Check it out. That was a perfect arrow. God damn it. So let's just grab what we want. What's she looking at? Map of the Reach. Take a beer. That's what we get for spying. Can't believe that novice chest took as long as it did, but it did. So there you go. So that's that. That's this place cleared. It doesn't count for anything though, like I say. So all I've got to do now is find her friend, and then we can be on our merry way. Because I'm conscious of time as well, and I want to try and get close to Deepwood Redoubt this episode. Because there you go. There's the town of Dragonbridge there, and I see the spy.
Is someone there?
No. Bye. And that's pretty much it. Just 2 of them. I'm not going to go try and loot that body. Just for the heck of it though, we will switch to Forsworn arrows just for a bit. Because that could be funny. Plus we're going to go kill a Forsworn leader, so it's kind of ironic that we use Forsworn arrows to kill him. The perfect crime. So there's Dragonbridge. And all we need to do now, I'll just go show you this this hut, this hunter's cave quickly. Again, there's not really much in there, there's just a Marksman skill book. But you never know, we might run into some wildlife or something that we can hunt while we're doing this. Oops. Why am I not? Oh, it's over there. There it is. Okay, it's just popping into view now. The Xbox, it's such fun sometimes. Now this guy's a hunter, so you can trade with him, but they don't usually have that much gold. I've seen quite a lot of people who shoot an arrow and send him flying off the edge, but again, what's the point?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
That's nice, dude.
Take a look.
I will. What have you got? 19 gold, so really not even worth it, to be fair. Obviously, this stuff's marked as steel. There's not really much point to take it either, because you can, you know, get your own just by hunting this area. There's a skill book, marksmanship lesson. Again, you can actually take this if you want to, but there's not really much point in doing that. Do take the Lavender though. And now I'll just bring up our map, and you can see we've not done too badly. We're not gone too far off course, but that's where we need to head to. So let's do that as quickly as possible, then I can call this an episode, and we'll pick up the trail next episode, which should take us to and through Deepwood Redoubt. because I did actually find a really quick way of... Hello. Was that a bear? Or am I just... Yeah, it was. Is this a fake cam or a real cam? Soon find out. It's a fake. Of course it's a fake. How about this one? Looks... Oh! And that was with a Forsworn arrow. So, you know, I took down a bear with a Forsworn arrow, which are probably the worst arrows in the game, to be fair. Thank you. Blue mountain flower, always good. Especially with hanging moss and lavender. Makes quite a nice little learning potion. So I'm just trying to head basically back on ourselves to where we were before. And then we can end this episode at least. Having accomplished a couple of things. Oh, I don't want to die now. Yeah, that's the little tree trunk that we crossed over. Ow! That hurt. So let's see if we can do this again. Otherwise it may be painful if I mess this up. Oh, I'm slipping. And we're over. Sweet. Alright guys, so I'm going to call it here. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a bit rambly, but at least you know, we discovered a test location, we cleared out a Forsworn camp, and we got into a random dragon fight, which is always a good thing. Coming up on the next episode, like I say, the plan is pretty much to pick up the trail. We're going to head towards this orc encampment here. There's also a cool little cave system. I just want to get unlocked at least. And I'm going to swing around, clear Deepwood Redoubt, and then on the episode following that, head on to Folskegga. Hope you join me for the episodes, guys, and yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and peace.